This is a recap of the final game between Artemiev and Firouzja. The winner gets to play Magnus Carlsen in the M Chess 2021 Rapid. So in the Armageddon, white has 5 minutes, black has 4 minutes. If black draws the game, Firouzja qualifies. So white has to win the game. Simple enough, right? So let's see the game. This is a Trompovsky opening with bishop g5. And here, Firouzja is doing well. And the computer suggests, because the king is still on e1, you can be aggressive. Play g5, play rook c8, white needs to castle, and now c5, threatening c takes d4. And that position is slightly better for black. In this position, Firouzja decided to play knight e4, and you have more trades on the board. This was exchanged, white castle, and c5 played. So Firouzja played a similar idea, but he tried to trade more pieces. And here, he takes on d4. Stronger was to offer his pawn. If you take it, I do rook b8, and I'm going to capture back b2 with advantage. But Firouzja is trying to draw the game. So the position looks equal, right? One knight here, which is strong for white, a very strong knight for black. The bishop on e2 and bishop on g6, I would contend black's bishop is better. Now the queen on c4, the queen on e7, is a pretty balanced position. Rook ac1, rook fd8. So there's very symmetrical structure. Look, the pawns on the white side and the black side are very symmetrical. There's not an asymmetry, not of imbalance in the position. However, Artemiev is a very strong blitz player and very strong in positional chess. So he can find little advantages like Magnus Carlsen or Anatoly Karpov in his heyday. f3 chasing the knight away, queen b4 lining up a pin. And here I was wondering why black did not go for the end game. Now, Artemiev is very strong in the end game. Maybe rook c7 was an issue. Maybe you could play knight b5 here. So for some reason, Firouzja did not believe that this endgame was good. But that was definitely the best bet. Instead, to undo the pin, he went queen g5, attacking e3. And here, f4, the queen retreats. And at that moment, white is starting to get an advantage here. It seems about equal, but white is making progress. In this position, I thought bishop f3 would be logical, right? Attacking nice diagonal for the bishop, but e5 would be very good for black. If you take, you have a big weakness on e3. If you don't take, then knight f5 is coming and you have a lot of threats. So black is better. Instead of doing bishop f3 here, knight f3 was played. And the knight is coming to e5. That's a very strong outpost for the knight. Knight f5, also a good knight move by Firouzja. And here very calmly, king f2 protects. Bishop h5 played. Now, if I play a random move here, black would be happy to take and do queen h4. And you're attacking a lot of stuff over here. But here, simply g3. Very patient, white prevents any queen h4 or knight h4. So white is defending here. And here in this position, move 23, black collapses. Under pressure, Firouzja went for e5. And that is a losing move. Instead, he had to take the knight and here play g5. Because the queen here is facing the king. So you're happy to open lines here. And after g5, white would play this move. And you still have a game like that. And you're going to open here and have counter chances against that king here. That was an active move. But instead, e5 was played. And after this move, black run into a fork. g4, attacking two pieces. But look at the queen here. The queen is guarding that square. So on g4, black cannot take because it's protected. So it took anyway, but now white is a piece up. So the game continued just a little bit, but after a few moves, so this is very strong. And here, white is threatening checkmate. And if you move the knight here, I can even do e7. This is completely winning for white, and black resigned. So g4 won a piece and it was game over. But I think the turning point was in this position to find knight f3 and to play for a win. Very, very impressive play by Artemiev. I think that Artemiev-Carlsen may be close, but I still favor the world champion Magnus Carlsen over Artemiev to win the whole thing. Thank you very much.